I'm 20 years old from Europe, and let me start off by saying I actually really love my parents, because they will always be my parents. But I can't live the life they want me to live. My parents are controlling about every little thing in my life. They have my entire life planned out and want me to live it like they want me to. Let me start off with the controlling bit. This is mostly my mother. If I come home 5 minutes later than the normally, she starts calling me nonstop and screaming at me at home, saying that I should have told her I would be late. My mom also does these weird power moves, and I have no idea why. For example, a few days ago, my mom told me she was going to throw some clothes away and asked me if I had some to throw away. I told her no, and explicitly told her not to throw away a certain hoodie since it has sentimental value to me. Guess what? I come home the next day, and she has thrown out that hoodie. I got mad and she just brushed it off, and TBH, it seems like she likes me getting mad. I have no idea why she does things like that, and it drives me crazy. Now on to the bigger thing. My parents based everything around their culture. I was born and raised here, but my parents hang pretty strongly onto their Persian ancestry. They already have my entire life planned out and want me to live it exactly how they want it. They want me to stay with them forever, like actually forever. 2 years ago when I was 18, the housing crisis blew up here. I made a joke to my mom saying, "How am I ever going to get my own place?" And she got extremely mad and screamed at me saying I am never going to move out and she would never allow it. They want my life to be this: finish my bachelor, get into an arranged marriage with a girl they choose from their home country, use the poor girl that came seeking a better life in the West as a personal maid, have me life in my childhood room forever. You know the crazy thing? They actually made moves to make sure it's going to happen. 2 years ago, I renovated my room. They bought a very expensive, 3K plus euros, king-sized bed for me. I did never ask for a new bed, but they told me I should have one for when my future wife moves in. Another thing, we renovated the upper portion of the house this year. My and my sister room are here while my parents' room is downstairs. We have 2 separate toilets in the house and have a separate washing room, so shower and bath but no toilet. The washing room is here on the top floor and the toilets are on the bottom one. While renovating, they decided to put a toilet into the washing room upstairs. I asked them why, since we already have 2 toilets and would rather not have a shitter next to the shower. They non-BS told me to my fucking face it's for when my future wife gets kids. Those kids then don't have to go downstairs to use the toilet. Is it just me, or is that bat poop insanity? They are also a bit racist. I once told them I liked a girl from a different race and they lost it, telling me they would never allow me to marry someone from different race and would basically disown if I do. I don't date anymore because I would want no girl to go truff this shit with my parents. It'll start again when I am free. This can't be and won't be my life. The thing is, I know if I stay here, I am gonna get forced, guilt-tripped into it. I know because my dad is the youngest of 5 brothers, and I have over 10 nephews ranging from 20-45. Guess what? All of them still live with their parents. All of them got an arranged marriage, and all of them are living the life their parents forced upon them. So what is my plan? I intend to slowly leave the country, but to not make it obvious, and I think half of the work is already done for me. See, my dream was always to study abroad. I kinda gave up on it because I was positive my parents would never allow me to. But guess what? My sister, who is 3 years older, also shares the same dream and is gonna fulfill it next year. She is currently finishing her bachelor and intends to do her master's in Korea. Obviously my parents don't agree to it, but she has a zero fricks given mentality. She said she was going to do it with or without their permission, and now they just have to deal with it. My plan is to do the same thing, but unlike my sister, use it as a way to get settled somewhere else. I am also doing my bachelor and am going to be done by in the summer of 2025, hopefully. I am doing a pretty tough STEM field bachelor, so I don't think it's going to be too tough to get accepted into a foreign university. I don't really have a place I need to go to, but North America, East Asia, and Oceania all seem like fine options. In a perfect world, I would get a scholarship, but I'm going to start saving right now to make sure I can still forcefully pay my way truff. My country also lends out loans for if you want to study abroad, so that is an option. I quite like my hometown, and I would miss it here, but that is mostly because of my friends who also plan to leave pretty soon. My best friend already left a year and a half ago and is currently studying in Istanbul, Turkey. I miss him a lot, but I know he is happy there and he gave me the motivation to do the same as him. I am not here to only rant, still a bit though, but I'm also here to ask for any advice or tips you guys can give me with regard to anything that may help me on my path. If someone else also went through something similar with their parents, I would love to hear their story, perspective.